Good morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Tuesday, the 21st of March, 2017, about 9:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. All right, my friends. Stock market started off on a positive note, but it's starting to come back down and give the market a few fits up here. We'll see what goes on there as the day progresses. As we know, there's been a word here where the market, and I used it on Fox last week, it seems to have run out of gas. That doesn't mean it's not bullish. It is bullish, but it's just run out of gas. It doesn't have the zip that it had. The metal market's definitely alive in the gold and the silver, and the silver spread is again gaining. It's starting to do that move again on the gold. Copper, again weak. In fact, this is a good bounce. The market was down 5 cents. It's got a lot of problems. China's at the heart of it. And the question is, how much forward buying had China done at the end of the year? And then we got the strikes and all from Escondida mine, from Grasberg. Now there's a Peruvian mine. But there's so much that they had pre-bought that demand is still not there to make up even the slack production cuts. In the dollar index, down 70 points at the expense of just about every currency rallying against it. And there's my argument that I've been making to you, as you know. One of the things that people keep saying is the dollar, it's in a bull market. It hasn't been in a bull market since it was near the 104 level, and now it's down about 5 cents from there, so that's quite a drop. On the energy sector, we've got a stable market today, but you got to keep your eye on the gasoline because this is the time of year where gasoline makes a seasonal low often and then moves up into the June time frame. So I think this is not an exception year. I think you also want to switch your gears now and not be in the April nat gas. It's time to probably move to the May. The open interest has moved. Volume is not quite there, but it's not lagging that much either. Grains under selling pressure today. Bonds and notes again getting a bid at the expense of what? The dollar sinking back. So even though we keep hearing the Fed talk about all these interest rate hikes, they're just not all there. Now in the UK, the consumer price index was up 0.7% on a month-to-month basis. That's up 2.3% on a year-over-year. That's real important because the Bank of England's goal was 2%. Now they got a 2.3% rise. The question is, would that move the bank to start raising interest rates? And a lot of people think no, because of Brexit coming, the bank's probably going to take the easy course and just let it overshoot a bit to see when they give the March 29th Article 50 over to the EU, what does it start doing? The first TV presidential debate was held yesterday in France with the Snap opinion polls showing that the centrist candidate, which is a vote like that for Emmanuel Macron, he walked away with the winning part. Now we know polls, well, Brexit, President Trump, got to be watching what they are. But there's more debates coming, and now we'll see if Ms. Le Pen can do anything about that. But that poll gave the market the boost today in the euro, the European stocks, and that's one of the reasons the markets are moving. The interesting part against that is why is gold going up so much, because that was the fear. Also, it's time to switch your gears now and start thinking about spring crops in the U.S. And with that, Cornier increased his Brazilian, and you got to watch that because they're coming to the end of their production. Forecast to 108 million tons. That's up 1 million over the past outlook. Kept the Argentine forecast at 55. And corn production, he raised that. So that's putting some of the pressure on everything that we're seeing right now here. And, you know, those are the things that I watch. Let's talk about something for you. Chart of the day. You get to points where, like in the stock market, you shoot up and all of a sudden you get this action where I say it's running out of gas. Could that create a pattern like this that starts a down pattern? Markets like grains that have been bearish, all of a sudden they start going sideways, or the gasoline. What does it mean if they lift out of there? Well, that's what we do here. We have a service called Chart of the Day with a price count. You can't get a price count anywhere else. Why? We wrote it. We don't give the formulas away. We tell you how to work with it. We even teach you how you can do it on our charting software, and it's all there built in. But as for the formulas, no. And you learn that when a market takes off, up or down, where might it go? It is not a prediction tool to get in here, get out. It gives you an idea where the resistance points or support points are and how important is that. To get it, all you need to do is give us a call at 866-973-2077. You can go to our website. You will get not only the chart of the day every day, we're going to send you out PDFs so you can see it, and talk to my staff, free. They're going to let you try the charting software if you haven't tried it in the past to do these yourself. You can click right up here if you're watching me on YouTube. Fill out the form. It'll go with that. Or under us on a number of websites, there's a link here. Click that, and all of a sudden the forms will appear. Put in your name, your number, everything you want. We'll get it right out to you. I'm Ira Epstein. Good to see you, and I'll talk to you at the end of the day video.